Okay, I think ads should be done. How's it going, everybody? KJ! Thank you for 6 months. What on earth? Welcome in Naggin and Stone and Ratsky and KJ and Ellie. How's it going, everybody? How we doing? Is everyone staying warm? Oops. And Sage. How you doing, Sage? Sage, are you safe? I saw you got earthquakes. Kind of sad today, but safe. I'm sorry. Sorry for the sad. I hope you're being good to yourself. Get you some. Treat yourself. Get you some treat. And some water. Glad you're okay. Me too. Me too. I got Burger King to heal my heart. Okay, good. I wanted to say Burger King, but I didn't want to specifically. Didn't want to limit you to just Burger King. All right, chat. Today we're gonna try. I'm gonna try to make this fall over laughing emote, which means I have to animate. KJ, did you hear? Mokugon is more than likely going to be in August now. Are they still dealing with the conflict they were talking about? Yeah, so it seems like the original dates are kind of taken. That's annoying. It's booked. I feel like they shouldn't have been promised those dates or whatever. Or the promise should have been in stone. Okay. I feel like this is way too big. Sandwich. Thanks for the sandwich. Bob. How's it going, Corin? Welcome in. This looks like a punching bag right now. I don't even know. I guess it's kind of visible on screen. Nerds. Who you calling a nerd? Nerd. One of your ads, I think, was Denny's. Denny's still makes ads. A little bit surprised by that. I'm like, wow, now I want pancakes. And now you made me want pancakes. Pancakes are always a good option. Get you some pancakes. We're drawing cute beans today. It looks like a bean. Or like a punching bag. Trying to figure out how to animate our boy Beb. Laughing so hard that he falls over. It's kind of going to be like sitting down. I have a little reference emote, and it starts out sitting down laughing. And then it kind of just doop. So I think I want him to be covering his mouth a little bit at first. Watched an animation of a bean walk yesterday on Insta. Guess how the animation went? Did the beans sprout? Or did it get eaten? Let's make this a little less cursed. Let's decursify his eyeballs. Could have been better. They'd never change. Bean was propelled by pelvic thrust. I don't know that there's a world where I could have made that guess. Thank you for appreciating my puns, Beb. I always will. I'm gonna groan, but I'll always appreciate them deep down. Alright. The little reference I have, his little eyes are closed. Maybe we go for a closed eye vibe. Maybe his little leggies are hanging out. I don't like where that one's pointed. Let's just draw a little base for the legs first. And then we'll decide. Somehow indicate that they're kind of pointing forward. I feel like I'm gonna have to adjust this later. It still looks like they're just, he's standing on them. Yeah, I'm gonna modify them already. BRB. We'll see you in a bit. Maybe it's a little pudgier too. Sitting down. Are we doing? Doing pretty good. It warmed up here today. We're in the 50s, so I'm like, I feel like a new bear. I still didn't get enough done today, but I feel like I can function again. How are you doing? How's your work day? Trying to figure out how the heck. It's work, I feel that. Function in this economy? Listen, now that I don't have your temperatures, now that you took your temperatures back, I'm finding a way. You found a way. Whoa. When did it turn 4? I did not get a notice. Twitch is on one. How's it going, Caitlin? Welcome in. Enjoy your pizza. There's pizza. Beb, what did I do? What do I do now? Now I want pizza. Pizza sounds delicious, but I shouldn't. I also want pizza. I always want pizza. We talk about pizza. We talk about all foods too often. Also super sleepy, so the chances I got a notif and missed it are high. That's so real. Nagan buying us all pizza. Nagan, you're so sweet. You're so sweet. It's like a pizza party. It's like a pizza party in school. Except Nagan, we're getting like full slices, okay? None of those like cut a slice in half deal, alright? I get meal deliveries on Mondays, and last week was delayed because of the weather, so I got here on Thursday, and then another delivery today. So you're like doubled up on food right now? I had pasta with leeks, prawns, Chinese 5 spices, and a little peanut butter. So pizza and pasta, everyone. Nagan and Corin are treating us. I don't buy pizza, I make it. I don't know that I knew that. Y'all can come over and have pizza. Do you use anchovies? Pizza party at Nagan's. Be there by 8. Be there by 8, like Wednesday. Boring, mostly just cheese pizza or add mushrooms on occasion. Just mushrooms? I would not call that boring. That might be one of the more interesting pizza takes I've heard. Looking forward to the week though. I got a Gundam event tomorrow. Nice. Magic the Gathering event Wednesday. You got a loaded event week. Is it an event where like you can purchase things? And is your wallet concerned? Because Gundam and Magic in 1 week. Mushrooms are disgusting. Can't change my mind. You're lucky Ian's not here. I disagree. Mushrooms are incredible. But Ian is a bit more passionate about this. FYI, guys, next week is Valentine's Day. Get your chocolate ready. How is it already almost Valentine's Day? But also, you gotta wait till the day after Valentine's Day. Don't mind the taste of mushrooms, but I can't do the texture. I get that. They can be a bit like spongy, rubbery, weird. Garlic butter on the crust with Parmesan. You don't want American chocolate. That is a real good point, Nagan. Valid point. Unless you just want to like have a reminder of what you've got over there. A little like reminder to appreciate the good things. You'll appreciate my Valentine's gift for Peach. What are you doing? Oh, a heart-shaped pizza. Isn't there a chain pizza place that does that. Heart-shaped Nutella pizza with bananas and strawberries and powdered sugar. Papa John's, that does sound right. I haven't had any like dessert pizza things since I was a kid. I used to be obsessed. Obsessed. Being Carnival weekend, I will be making fritters next weekend. Corin, you just have to send all of these things to all of us, okay? Thank you. I guess I need to make pizza. Do it. I want to get back into making pizzas. It's been a minute. I used to do it weekly. It came inside of a bear. I gave it to her today because I already know what she got me for Valentine's Day. Took a picture and posted pics. Okay, that's precious. A little bear. What is the thing it's holding? I see a rose. No, they do pumpkin-shaped pizza on Halloween. I bet the people who work there hate all that. I wonder how hard it is to like make those shapes. Pizza base with fresh ricotta, a drizzle of honey and pistachios. Gimme. I was targeted by an Instagram ad to buy an engraved necklace inside of a bear. That would have got me too. I don't blame you. So glad I stopped going on Instagram. I bought a lot less like random trinket things. Okay, I said that would have gotten me too, but I've never been like influenced by Instagram that I can think of. I think I'm usually influenced by like streamers. Maybe specifically Dev. Beb just flexing on us with my arms too short to flex. Can't see it, but I just flexed. Do you want to see me do it again? It's like the second time Instagram has gotten me in like 10 years. I'm trying to think of anything that I have been gotten by on Insta. I do get a lot of like, this doesn't even kind of count. I do get a lot of like project ideas. So I guess in a way they get me to buy materials that I wouldn't have otherwise. Gonna have to buy one of the robot bear model kits so that I can be a Beb influencer. I do want one. I do want to do a model stream sometime. You're already influencing Beb. But also if you need like an excuse to buy one. I'll play along. I was influenced by someone promoting something on TikTok Shop and it was way overhyped. It was an under eye concealer that was supposed to be amazing. Is an actual name brand. Then I got it and it sucked. I hate that. Still waiting for my Black Friday order. Okay, is that as like worrying as it sounds to me? Or is this like normal ship times for something like that? Black Friday was a minute ago. TikTok ads are scammier than regular ads. I've never actually used TikTok either. I only have a TikTok account to open the ones that people have sent me. I don't usually wear makeup, but figured I could pop that on to make myself look a little more put together on my in-office days, and it didn't even help with that. How dare they? How actually dare they? One of the kits was on pre-order. Oh, and then it got delayed. They hold the entire order. I guess that makes sense. That would still frustrate me. Like, I want all my other stuff. Or at least it doesn't seem like it's anything nefarious. Higgy quit Instagram and required me to start using TikTok more regularly. Okay. I need to be using TikTok, honestly. But I don't want to. I need to be better about, like, all socials. One day. Was it the wrong shade, or did it just not blend? These are good questions. I was curious about what was wrong with it, but I don't know what to ask. I got influenced recently with a product called Dope. It's supposed to be a silicone bar that can be used with cleaning dough from bowls and whatnot. I haven't gotten it yet because Sorted Foods did a review, and then everyone want one, so it got like the like death hug or whatever they call it. After TikTok got sold, I'm never signing up for that. Yeah. I just like, I already feel like I have a problem with watching stuff too much. I don't want to end up in like a rabbit hole where 6 hours later I realize I'm watching like woodchuck videos or something when I should have been working. I'm fine with it-ish because it's only $10 shipping, but if it wasn't for the Black Friday special pack they put in to order for spending a certain amount, I'd have them remove that one item. So they had like is it like a kit or something? Like, reach this amount and we'll send you a freebie. Squatting on my TikTok name, but that's it, yeah. Woodchuck videos sound potentially adorable. I did like have an urge to go ahead and look that up on YouTube for later. I'm gonna be honest. Also, how's it going, Peach? Welcome in. Imagine Ian. Ian, I'm trying to animate your laughing emote. It's like a clay texture, so it sat on top of my skin, and you can see the makeup instead of it looking like skin. That sounds uncomfortable as heck. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for the reference. Hang on. Okay, yes, that is the same one I'm looking at. I got confused for a second. Just going to stick with the accounts I have now, and that's it if possible. That's smart. And I'm over here thinking about adding a few more accounts. Got into the habit to watch Insta Reels only when on the potty. I might stay in there 1 hour though. Okay, I don't know how to say this without it sounding like a lie, but I feel so lucky I don't have that habit. I've never been a bathroom scroller. I already had a TikTok account for years, so they already had my identity, yeah. Can't remember how long I've had mine, but I keep meaning to, like, since I already have it, at least like post some clips or something on there. I mean, you know me, I purge often, just deleted a couple last weekend. So Nagan, do you purge and then just like never revisit those apps or download them on the off chance that you need them and then delete them again? Yep. I assume to never using them again. I ever get an email from a company and I'm like, I don't use this. I delete my account. It's a good way to do it. I do get annoyed by all the emails from stuff I never use anymore. I had a Musical.ly account before it was even TikTok, but I never had a TikTok. Your account didn't transfer Musical.ly, like it was gone. Never use them again. Never tried. Okay, that's impressive. Or did you like not use Musical.ly much to begin with? I found that TikTok is less toxic than Instagram and Reels. Interesting. I've never heard that. But also, like, the only Reels I see are like art stuff. I didn't use it, but I had friends on it. Gotcha. TikTok publish on Insta anyway, yeah. All I'm missing are the TikTok sponsored posts, and I'm glad for that. Oh, I bet you like TikTok ads are gonna drive me nuts if I ever try to use it. Are they like aggressive over there? Ads and sponsored posts. TikTok, less toxic, sounds new to me, but it's all algorithm based, yeah. Ceramics and fiber TikTok are extremely toxic. That baffles me. Those seem like they should be the most pleasant communities. I guess I could see there being like gatekeeping and like pattern, what's the word I'm looking for? Pattern, like guarding? CC! Welcome in, how you doing? TikTok just draws the bad in some places, yeah. I guess like a platform of that size, any community's gonna have their bad eggs. I would assume that once your algorithm gets messed up, you're screwed. Yeah. That's why I hate when like every now and then I'll like watch a food video or something on Insta. And then for the next month, I can't find any art stuff. It's just like, you're over art. Here's a 17-layer pizza. I'm alright, just chilling and working from home. Nice. Are you staying warm? Is it freezing where you're at? Although people did some light bullying on some of the videos I posted. But I meant in terms of depressing content. I see. Yeah. I feel like TikTok is the... It's like the... I don't know how to phrase what I'm trying to say. I feel like TikTok is the platform for like call outs and all the like sleuthing stuff people are doing. And like airing out bad news. May not drive enough engagement on TikTok. Trolling and being stupid. Okay, so my checklist for when I start at TikTok is to troll more, be stupider. What I'm learning from Corin. This is why I like Tumblr. If I see something I don't like, immediately block it. It'll probably be a month before something like that pops up again. It's nice that that works. I feel like I have very little control over my algorithm on Insta. We're in the 60s here. Nice. We got like 20 minutes of snow here over the weekend, but now it's in like the 50s. Repeated content over and over and over again once something goes viral or is in the news is so annoying. Yeah. 99% of the posts don't add anything. But what if the person like superimposes themselves down in the corner making faces to the content? That heavy storm that hit Sicily, there were dozens of posts about the destruction that happened over and over and over again. Could be how it goes. You gotta jump on the trends. Or whatever. Trade my algorithm on Instagram for the most part, I feel. Mine's usually pretty good. But like occasionally it'll just think that I'm suddenly obsessed with a random thing. I feel like I have a lot of control over my Insta algorithm. You can tell you don't like things and it stops showing them. What if it doesn't stop? Iggy had blocked certain phrases on Insta. When there would be posts, he would click on it and say, "Don't show me posts like this." And you still get all those posts, so he left. Yeah. I feel lucky that like I never see anything like bad enough that it would upset me or like it's just never stuff that I straight up want to say, do not ever show this to me again. But it's like if I want to watch the random cooking video that happens to be recommended to me, I don't want the rest of my feed to be cooking for the next 2 months. Now they just don't use their faces anymore, just somebody laughing like an idiot and the content on the other side of the screen and Subway Surfers in one of the corners. Takes a while for me. It always depends on the topic and if the posts are well labeled. I've noticed recently quite a few posts with totally random caption that has nothing to do with the content shown. That's impossible to block content-wise. That's wild. I've never seen those. When you block words on Tumblr, it shows this post is blocked because blank, which I like a lot. So I can see someone I follow tagged this as such. But I don't have to see the post. So it's like is it like a blurred post? On Blue Sky, I blocked a ton of terms, so I see only stuff I want to see as well. I did like that about Blue Sky. It did seem a whole lot easier to like actually tailor what I was seeing. It's just the words, okay. But I know that I rarely get things like that anyway, so it hasn't been an issue for me. Okay, I'm back. I had to lower my desk. Okay. Need to get my reference back. This algorithm goes on a tangent way too fast. Like one post, your next viewing experience will be about that kind of content. Yeah. Who cares what else you liked the past few days? Cool. Plus, also, I probably don't like enough stuff on Insta. Because now it kind of weirds me out that they show everyone your likes. I don't know if there's a way to disable that. I haven't looked into it. I bookmark more stuff than I like. Also, just have been on Tumblr for so long. Definitely still has its issues too. But the people I follow there are all around like 1 or 2 fandoms. Did Tumblr... I don't know how to ask this question. Wasn't there like a controversy with Tumblr a few years ago? And like, has it recovered from that? Because if you're still using it, I imagine it's at least somewhat active. But at the time, everyone was talking about like the platform was ending. I'll say that I used the Insta obsession algorithm to my advantage. Like I found out recently that Korean food is something I'm very interested in. And the way Insta algorithm is set up is giving me all the ideas and recipes. So you just kind of lean into it. I gotta figure out how to trick it. Didn't you say you wouldn't try Korean barbecue? Excuse. That's another weird stuff to Ian and my sister. That should count. Took all the not safe for work stuff off the site. Yeah. Tumblr was my fave social media site back in like middle high school. I used it for like a year when I was in college. I used to post like short stories and stuff on there. Definitely forgot about it since then though. Excuse me, no Korean barbecue? Look what you've done, Ian. Don't put this on nagging. Okay. The only way I won't mad face you is if you're a veggie only eater. Prepare your mad face, CC. Korean barbecue is fantastic. I've never had it, but I do really want to try it. It sounds great. I'm pretty sure you were talking about a burger you had a long time back. Yeah. Ian doesn't have a getaway from this one. Okay, everyone get Tomoko-kan a day or two early and we all go. No excuse. Not a fan of barbecue in general. Flavors just aren't for me. Okay, from people who have had Korean barbecue, Is it like similar enough that just not being a fan, it's not really barbecue like? Okay, that's what I was trying to ask. Did you hear the dates are going to change? Is that official? I think they were like finalizing it today, it sounded like. I do like Chinese barbecue pork. Is it like that? It's not like Chinese barbecue pork. Could be August instead. Ian, would you eat a pizza with just mushrooms on it? August would be way easier. So it might work out. Yes! Okay, we're not doing this. I'm sorry. Sorry, Nagan. I didn't realize until just now that it was playing Christmas music. How many different varieties? However many it takes. Okay. I heard it, but I figured you were trolling. No, I just don't even notice. I never notice what's playing until it's like a game I'm obsessed with or something. What is it like? Have vacation stuff in April, June, and October, and the wedding in September. So August is a good month for it. You're booked. You're booked unless August works. Babe! How's it going? What do I call you? Do I call you Shy or Cash? Twin? Welcome in. How's it going? Wait, I just looked it up and they don't mean barbecue like Texas. They literally mean it is an experience. Shy. Okay. I can remember that. How you doing? Welcome in. We're trying to draw a bear laughing. Okay, so Rexy is in. I'm assuming Ratsky would be in. Ian, we're making you go anyways. Maybe KJ and Peach, and if Beb also goes, then we're all getting Korean barbecue. Ian, okay. So cute, thank you. I'm hoping I can animate it. That's the real question today. Sorry, Nagin, my train got delayed. Ian's train is delayed until September. The real question is, why would they name it barbecue? To appeal to America, maybe? I don't know. That's a good question. American barbecue is that American. Is that the only requirement for barbecue? I think so. Yes? Okay. Is barbecue a frequently used term for that outside of the US, though? Was I off base with my joke? There are electric barbecues, but that's another story. Okay, so the idea, if this works, I can make his mouth wiggle. Give him a wiggly mouth. And then I gotta give him a wiggly him somehow. I think English-speaking people just named it that because it's cooked on a grill. Because the Korean name for it just means grilled meat. It's kind of what I was guessing. Grilled meat and barbecue are such different things to me. Does barbecue specifically have barbecue sauce on it in your brain? It's really what it is, grilled meat. Not necessarily. Okay, so what qualifies it as barbecue to you? Some meats are marinated and others ain't. Usually it has some weird sauce on it. I always forget that you're anti-sauce. But in my defense, I forget that because you would chug a bottle of ranch. Okay, how do I make him wiggly? I don't want to just do that, because that kind of just looks like he's vibrating. You're anti-sauce too, okay. I'm anti a lot of sauces, honestly. I'm trolling Ian, but I kind of get it. Except that he likes ranch. Because of that, you might enjoy other countries' barbecue more. You grill it yourself, it doesn't turn out saucy. I almost said soggy. It's mostly to marinate. This dog, what'd the dog do? Are you using the Socratic method? Are you really a southerner without a strong opinion on what does and doesn't constitute barbecue? I think I don't have a strong opinion. He's walking on charcoal. Balancing on a tightrope. I live in the fake South, so my opinions on it don't really matter anyway. Florida doesn't count. I'm glad we're being open about that. I can do American barbecue and grilled meats. You're in the weird part of the South, so I feel you had bad barbecue. She stole Liam's Elmo stuffed animal and got the zoomies. Crashed into our tray table holder and knocked the table off and scared herself. I want to defend her right now and say, poor Winnie. I feel like you can't steal the Elmo doll. But also I like the idea of her getting the zoomies just from like the thrill of the crime. Ran out of her crazy pills, so she's extra crazy. Okay, so I'm back on like poor Winnie. Poor Winnie. But also it tickles me when they scare themselves like that. Rosalina will frequently like bump into something and make it move. It freaks her out. Or like she'll be on a walk and she'll kick a leaf and the leaf rustles and freaks her out. I want crazy pills. For anyone lurking, Naggin said that. I'm not just like randomly asserting that. Okay. So we're gonna group this. Duplicate. He bought a tin of cheese doodles, like a metal popcorn bucket kind of thing. And she was so scared of the tin just being on the ground. Just like if it was on the ground, it was a problem, but anywhere else it was okay. Just like it being on her turf freaked her out. Would probably make me crazy. Meanwhile, people are like, oh, big scary Pibble. Meanwhile, she's a goof and scared of everything. You just gotta show them the video of this big scary animal being freaked out by a popcorn tin. Crazy enough to use colors. I don't know what it was, but she didn't like it being on the ground. I think because Chester Cheeto. Oh, he's a little bit scary looking, honestly. I could see like being an animal, having that dude just like stare you down. Gotta find the video of her with the tin. It's short, but it captures the essence. Do it. Also, I didn't know there were tins of those. Okay. I feel like that might actually. Sometimes I feel like every time I cover for people, we have our most insane days. You just gotta stop covering for people. Do they cover for you ever? That's a good question. Okay, I think he needs to be. Oops. He needs to be a bit smaller. I need him to be able to flop back on his back. Still be the same proportions. No, part of my job is to cover the admin department. When people are out, nobody can cover my position. Yay, job security. Yeah, yay for that, but also I hate that for you. It seems tricky. Seems complicated. Best be making that overtime bank. For real. Here I am giving a client a play-by-play of his case over email every 2 minutes because I asked him what his due date was at 10 a.m. And 30 minutes ago, he told us it was immediately. So is that stuff that was like, was stuff procrastinated on that should have been done a long time ago? It's a 2-hour job. He procrastinated. Okay. Does anyone ever just like wonder how the world hasn't fallen apart yet? I almost had not thought about that yet today. So thank you for the reminder. So I say I will feel lucky if the world hasn't blown up before I hit 30. Oopsies. We got 9 years. Make the best of them. Eight soon? Ian's just stealing time from us. Crap. It's her B-Day in August. That's half a year. Oops. It'll be here next month, basically. True, we did just get through our 88 days of January. The year is practically over. Did January even exist? I don't know. It feels like it's like January 5th right now. But it also kind of feels like it's almost March already. What is time? I don't actually remember a single day of it. That's concerning. Dang it. Do need to adjust his little leggies a little bit. I'll have them go ahead and start moving. Oops. Found and posted 2 classic videos of winning. Nice. Thank you. One being the Cheeto 10. I'm excited to see that one. Silly little dogs. Wait, hang on. I'm gonna check something real quick. Realized, trying to figure out how many frames they did this GIF in, but I can download it and see. 20. How on earth? Okay, I do want to try something out real quick. Because I feel like I'm not super crazy about this direction right now. Oops. That was too small. Just want to see what the line art will look like if I keep him this shape. Oops, it's a little bit lumpy. Okay, so you would laugh a bit and then fall over. This feels... Okay, I think I want to... I want to see about sketching out a different bear shape. I have a similar shaped head. I've returned. Welcome back. Similar shaped ears. Welcome back. I'm restarting. I'm trying to find a direction for our emote. Give him his little snoot area. Hi. Little eyes. Okay. He's gonna have to be chunky. Some kind of chunky. I want to give him arms. Arms that are a bit more arm shaped than like boob. He's got teeny tiny little legs. Look at this. Okay, so his mouth could kind of jiggle like that to give the laugh impression. Alright, let's fill these in. Fill these in real quick. Give them some highlights. Okay, I feel like this already has a bit more character than the bean bear. I think what I'm gonna do is try to just like. Beb, can you say something? What happened? Never mind. Okay. Trying to figure out why I couldn't hear you. I might have been silent focused. Is that what happened? Trolls. I think what I'm going to try to do is just like sketch it out frame by frame. Plugged you into my car. Couldn't tell if it was a connection issue or if you were just being quiet. Could have been both. I feel like I'm like using all of my brain power on the art tonight. So I'm currently tracking an absolute mess of an email thread that was sent by one of our clients requesting a statement of account. They accidentally CC'd the email that sends to everyone instead of BCCing. Now we're all receiving a plethora of emails and a ton of people being asked to be removed from the list. And someone just said, this monthly e-blast should be sent to everyone as a BCC. It's the best. E-blast. Reminds me of Jimmy Neutron. Got a blast. Thank you. At that point, I would not reply and take a nap. Imagine being that client right now. Literally, Ian got his 200 emails back. I was just thinking that. I'm so glad people know Jimmy Neutron. I was obsessed with that show. I never felt like it was popular enough. I just didn't know the right people. Into the stars. I don't remember the theme song word for word. I was going to try, but I'm not sure. Trying to think. Does anything come after he rescues the day or whatever from sure destruction? This is the theme song. I think I remember it. Email composers should put a pop-up before sending when you have more than 3 CCs in an email. That would be smart. I don't remember. They have it set up that they email a single email and it forwards to hundreds of people. That's wild. Most of our clients do that. I don't remember if I told this on stream or not. But one time when I was in college, someone accidentally did that and sent an email to literally everyone that attended the school. I don't know how. BRB. See you in a bit. Boss sent 400 statements to a single client. How does that happen? Giant programming error. That's intense. Wow. Is the client still alive after that heart attack? That's a good question. I could make him all fuzzy. It's gonna be a pain to sketch. But I don't want it to be just like a plain old rounded line. My boss didn't even know it happened until the client called and was like, hey, so I just got 400 emails from you. Is your boss alive after that heart attack? What if I do the like chunky thing that I do sometimes? Imagine if they had a pinger. Your boss trying to DOS the client. Okay. I think I might just keep it simple. Give him a little roughage on his forehead. Keep the rest of it sketchy. That was the day it became a requirement for anyone in accounting to turn off automatic outbox. So we have to manually review every email a second time after we hit send, and then send from inbox to do the actual send. Sounds a little annoying, but if it saves someone getting 400 emails. Sent from outbox. I was pulling a Rexy and on a phone call. Scrolled up, but OMG Ian, the email chains where you don't know why you're on it, and then all the people reply all saying take me off the chain, like stop replying all, yeah. At least 50 emails on this chain. That's how it goes. Time for cooking with Beb. What am I cooking? What are you cooking? Which one of us is cooking? There's like 3 side chains about invoices from other vendors of our client. Sounds messy. Complicated. Sounds like your inbox is blowing up. I'm cooking and you're on my phone. Okay. I was not prepared to cook, honestly, but I was gonna figure out. We were gonna make it work. There's pizza. Do I want him to have little pizzas? No, I think I like the kind of stubby legs, but I think I also want them a little bit shorter. And I'm not just procrastinating trying to animate them. I'm still deciding. I took out a bunch of seasoning, some chicken breast, and some pasta. Whatever you make with that, it sounds like it's going to be great. I was lazy and I air fried chicken nuggets. I actually had chicken pasta earlier that I made over the weekend. It was so good. I was lazy and air fried. I think I just read that. Naggin, can you go beat up one of my Ohio clients? Only if you get Korean barbecue with us. I like this like barter system. If you have bread, you can still make bread pizza. Is it the same though? Oh, focaccia pizza. I'll consider the proposal and get back to you. I'm mass cooking breaded pork steaks and noodles for the whole week. I like mass cooking. But also I thought you were cooking like hundreds. Does his head need to be a little bit tinier, maybe? Yeah. Come on. 8 steaks and a stock pot of noodles. Probably an Alfredo. Look at you go. Oops. Need a uniform. I only get bored of meals if I meal prep. My brain is like, oh, you tried to save yourself money and time. You can't have that. I'm glad I don't have that issue. Just eat the same thing for 2 months until I'm bored of it. I have like a handful of things that I'll eat in like a rotation for a few months. Same nagging, even though I eat the same sandwich every day. And I have to use the oven, so I'm not going to be using it every day for 8 days because that's a lot of electricity. But it'll keep you warm. A little bit, maybe. My cheapness overrides my aversion to meal prep, basically. Lucky? I had the same breakfast for like a year, and then I found out that was giving me a slight allergic reaction. A whole year. It's a little bit wild. Was it a good tingle or a bad tingle? Okay, actually, I'm gonna not bother with these until the end because I'm being smart. Okay, and then I think I can not worry about the little outline of his snout. I can just make that colored. Might sound crazy, but I seen online a lot of people still eat things they have mild allergies to because they like the feeling. I don't understand. I don't understand the internet. Definitely bad if I wasn't careful on how I would brush my teeth, basically. It would make me gag and like throw up. It was really weird. I couldn't figure out why, and I realized I might be allergic to avocado. This is the future generation. Def a bad tingle, yeah. I've limited my avocado and it went away. So like, you say limited. Do you still eat it sometimes? I would be so mad if I couldn't have avocado. I've guac like once a month now. I would be so mad if I had to give it up. I freely admit to eating cheese like a lunatic still, despite... Ian, do you like intentionally try to make yourself more and more confusing to me every time you're in here? I freely admit to eating cheese like a lunatic still, despite likely being lactose intolerant. The pleasure of cheese beats the pain on the toilet any day. It's just my nature. I believe that. I buy that. It tracks. What's having it every day? There's a good cutback. Your voice made me nod out, okay? Rockabye and good night. Go to sleep, little Cece. I had to do the same thing with macadamia nuts. They gave me bad stomach aches. I was having them every day for like 2 months as a morning snack. Dude, I would be in so much trouble if I were allergic to nuts. We need a beb on a hammock emote now? Can I do that instead of this? Can you have a pillow and a snuggly nightcap? Yes. Like the Sleepy Time Bear, but my version. I like it. I like this idea. Okay, I'm gonna try sketching this out like frame by frame. And like putting in the animating work. So, babe, Sleepy Time tea sounds good. Honestly, I've never had it. Is it good? Is it good or is it just like soothing? What's the next sub amount for emote slots? Okay, hang on. I didn't want to keep like milking it for subs, but we were a lot closer before. We were like 8 away before. Eight, and you didn't tell us. We were like 8 away right after Nagan unlocked 8 new emotes for us. Okay, we are currently 50 away from more slots. Making tea now? Not sleepy time, how dare you? Orange spice. Sounds incredible. I love tea. I could drink tea all day, every day. No, I'm not even reading that aloud. You're not going to misconstrue. Oh, wow. Hold on. Also, the song is kind of hypnotizing me. I can make us all tea and pizza. Alright, let's actually fill this in. And 50 bomb. Unhinged. I want one of those like tea bombs though. And, like put them in hot water and they bloom and stuff. I don't know if they'd be taste any better, but they always look so entertaining. How many emotes does that open up? Oh, that's gross. Next slot is only one emote anyway. Just one standard emote. Boo. Slots are spare once you get to the higher numbers, yeah. They said, Beb, your emotes are too powerful. I think for partners it's like 200 subs for one emote or something wild. And I still have a couple of open slots. And you need 10,000 subs to unlock the final emote. Okay, so Nagan, make us pizza and tea and find someone to drop a 10,000 bomb. Now looking at yours, you have quite a few. Yeah, I do feel lucky so far. Quite a few, and I still have 2 slots I haven't even used. But I refuse to put Billy back. I could return the quesadilla temporarily. If I win the lottery, everyone will have the final emotes. I'm rooting for you. I feel like you'd be on the floor crying and that would be hilarious. That's all you want. You have more emote slots than I do, but I don't have emotes to fill it anyways. I really need to revamp most of my emotes, honestly. Maybe not most, but I have a lot that were just placeholder that we just kind of ran with and they turned into jokes. And I have a lot of like random food items. Twitch should let you pool money for sub bombs. Imagine if like 50 people contributed to one gigantic bomb. Sort of like the crowd control thing, where everyone could like community invest on a thing. I could get behind that. Okay, I'm gonna look for. Hang on. Okay, here's my poll. I might draw a different emote tonight because I'm already getting annoyed. I need to practice animating over the weekend or something. Isn't that the same though of gifting small bombs, or you just want it for the impact of a giant one? That's what I was assuming. I was assuming it would be the impact of like instead of 100 people gifting one sub, just one random 100 bomb. Oh, Charles. Mostly the impact. The 1000D is definitely a sight to see. I don't know what I would do. Okay, so smug and falling over laughing. We already got smug. Falling over laughing I was working on right now, but I'm about to lose my mind. Mods get 'em is the next one. We have to have a tiebreaker at some point also. Also a fun community building thing, yeah. Mods get them. I can draw that. an idea for that one, actually. I'm thinking maybe our boy Beb, with like a little bug net and pointing his little fingy. Like that one over there. Hype train, but like unknown from the streamer, and then when it gets to the goal, it just hits them all at once. I forgot to do a secret gamba. I don't know why that reminded me. I think that will kill Brenda for real. Subpool has started, shows up in chat. And then you can contribute how many subs you want. And then after so much time without contributions, it goes through and it would be huge. Kind of feed into the like, what's the word I'm looking for? The like rush, I guess, of the little combo system they have. And like the group instincts. It would be really nice for people who can't do like 5+ bombs to contribute to a large thing as well. Yeah. And like you could pull bits in there too. Because I have 10 bits. I've been sitting on 10 bits for like 2 years now because I don't buy bits. And also just like, when am I going to randomly drop 10 bits on someone? Just type cheer 10. Yeah, but like, I want to drop a bunch. I'm holding those 10 for when the stream we're talking about here becomes a reality. And I contribute to something greater. Pride 10 is better than cheer 10? How dare you, Ian? Thank you for the 10 pride biddies. See, I'm not a bits user either, so I didn't know that was a thing. Dang it. I was about to spend my bits on someone, but they have emote only chat on right now. Thank you for the 5 bits, CC. Look at all 5 of those pride flags. Ian's only had 1 flag. I think your approach might be better. I use bits or subs depending on the vibe. I've only ever really like been a sub gifter. Okay. Thank you for the 71 bits. I have triggered Ian. Was that the character limit? Even 100. Wow. Yes, okay. 71 was an odd number. So I assume there was something going on there. Thank you for the little bit argument there. You too. 6-7. Ian is alright. Yeah. There's always that. I still don't know how to feel about this lactose intolerant thing I learned. Okay. We're gonna... Did I have an image image on here. No. Looking for an image of the new version of Beb I made. Ian, what? The crap? 10,000 bits. Okay, that animated one is really cool. And look at your new badge. Okay. Literally, when we were talking about my 2 extra slots that I have open, one of them is for the 10K bits badge, and I was gonna say nobody's gonna get that. Ian, what do you want? What do I put in your dang 10,000 bits slot? Never say nobody. I'm learning. I am learning. Actually, can I? Dang it, I can't. The bits. Goldfish? Like a goldfish cracker. A bear pride flag. Yes? Okay. I'm learning that I can be paid to be told what to do. I'll draw goldfish. I'll do it right now. Let me find the reference. And I gotta pee very bad, so I'm gonna find the reference. Then I'm gonna run to the restroom, and then we're gonna draw a goldfish, okay? Any objections? Don't speak. Forever hold your peace. Thank you for 10,000 biddies. What on earth? Perhaps you will find a goldfish in the toilet. That is where a lot of them end up. Hang on, I gotta also investigate something. What are goldfish made of? Because I know Cheez-Its claim that they're like mostly they have a lot of real cheese in them. Do goldfish also use real cheese? Once found a rat in mine. Excuse? We were at the seaside with a weird sewer system. Was it Master Shredder? Is that his name? Master Splinter? Because my question was, Ian, do goldfish mess you up? Yes, Pepperidge Farm goldfish crackers are made with 100% real cheddar cheese as highlighted on their packaging and ingredients list. The cheese used is typically cultured milk, salt, and enzymes. The crackers are baked, contain no artificial flavors or preservatives, and use colors sourced from plants. He splinted away. Always baked with 100% real cheddar cheese. Second ingredient. Wow. What? Why would they have an ingredient over cheese and expect me to like them? Flour. Okay. That does make sense. I don't have to like it, but it makes sense. Too high in carbs. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I hear like imagine cracker being the first ingredient in crackers. I was looking up the ingredients for Cheez-Its because I was so hoping cheese was going to be there first. It's definitely not. It's like fourth on Cheez-Its. I haven't had goldfish crackers in months because otherwise I'd eat a whole pack. Yeah. As much as I don't want to admit it, I also really like goldfish, and I could go through a package in like a sitting. I ate that giant family-sized tub of goldfish in 2 days. Welcome back, Sage. We have a new direction for the evening. I'm running to the restroom, and then we're going to draw a goldfish cracker. Because Ian is insane. I had goldfish crackers 2 years in a row for breakfast at MocoCon. And you can't even blame Ian. Like, Dare, I'm a huge snacker. Me too. If snacks exist, they won't last to the end of the day. Me too. Me too. I'm worst about like trail mix and mixed nuts and stuff. I gotta just not buy them a lot of times because I'll tear through them and they're too expensive for all that. The snack that smiles back, goldfish. Okay, I gotta pee so bad. I'll be right back. Okay. Nobody steal my dogs. Be good to each other. Get you a snack. Everyone get snacks. I'll be back.